Hi there, I'm Coach Janet J, and this is your next best step. It's the middle of August, and you can feel the year starting to lean forward. The calendar is filling in, the season is picking up speed. Before it all arrives, I want to give you one slow evening. There's a particular worry that shows up in the middle of August. You're standing in your own kitchen in the evening, and part of you is already living in September. The fuller calendar, the thing that starts to back up. Your body is here, your mind left an hour ago. Researchers have a number for how often that happens, how often our minds slip out of the moment we are actually standing in, and it's higher than almost anyone guesses. A few evenings ago, I took Santino out before dark. He has one speed in the evening, and that speed is slow. He stops at every interesting blade of grass like it is breaking news. And there I was behind him, standing still on the sidewalk with my mind 3 weeks down the road. The fall season was starting back up. Everything that goes back on the calendar in September, all at once, the way it always does. And underneath all of it, that low sense that I had not rested enough this summer, and now the window was closing. At some point, Santino stopped walking entirely. The sky behind the houses had gone the color of a peach, soft and then going softer. And I nearly walked right past it because I was busy living in a month that had not yet arrived. There is a line in the Psalms that has been describing that peach-colored sky for 3,000 years. David writes, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." That's Psalm 19, verse 1. And the very next line tells us that the skies do this day after day, one evening pouring the message out to the next, which means that display has been running every single night of this entire summer. Finished list or not, rested or not. It was on the nights I was too busy to look, and on the night I forgot to look. And again, on the night Santino finally made me stand still. The glory was never the thing in short supply. My attention was. Here's where the science meets that sky. Two researchers at Harvard, Matthew Killingsworth and Daniel Gilbert, built a phone app that pinged more than 2,000 people at random moments through their ordinary days and asked three things. What are you doing right now? How do you feel? And is your mind on what you're doing or somewhere else? The first finding surprised even them. People's minds were somewhere other than the moment right in front of them almost half the time. The second finding is the one that matters in August. Where a person's mind had gone predicted how she felt better than what she was actually doing. Folding laundry with your mind on the laundry tended to feel better than folding laundry while your mind raced ahead through everything still undone. And the heaviness landed hardest when the mind had wandered towards something worrying, which is the exact direction an August mind loves to run. Maybe you already know this feeling. The calendar is about to get full, and that part is real and it is coming. You are spending an August evening inside a September that hasn't started. Meanwhile, the actual evening in front of you is asking nothing of you at all. The sunset is off the schedule entirely. It arrives whether your list is finished or not. And for about 10 minutes, it hands your mind one true thing to land on that is fully, completely here. One slow sunset reaches further than it looks. Emotionally, resting your attention on something present eases that low hum of dread about the season ahead. Spiritually, the evening sky is a place to meet God now, in the middle of the unfinished list, rather than after you have somehow caught all the way up. Mentally, calling your attention back from next month gives the planning part of your brain a few minutes off the clock. And physically, this one happens outside, in real evening light, with one slower breath than the day has allowed you to take. So here is your next best step, and it costs you almost nothing. Tonight, or any evening this week, watch one sunset or step outside for 3 minutes near the end of the day. Leave the phone inside. And while you're standing there, ask yourself 3 things, just in your head, nothing to write down. 1, what is God inviting me to notice right now? 2, what am I rushing past? 3, what can wait until tomorrow? Then go back inside and finish your evening. That is the entire practice. 3 minutes, 3 questions, and one sky that has been showing up all summer, whether or not anyone was watching. So here's what I want you to carry out the door with you. Our attention leaves the present far more than we would ever guess, and it costs us most when it runs ahead into what worries us. The glory in that evening sky has been pouring out all season long, with no requirement that your list be finished first. And your step tonight takes 3 minutes, 1 sunset, 3 questions, and a few unhurried moments where your mind finally stands in the same place your feet are. Before you go, on Wednesday, we stay with this season of fuller days and look at one thing that makes the busyness lighter to carry. If this evening gave you a little room to breathe, a rating or a review makes a huge difference. It helps other women find the show, and I am grateful for every one. I will see you on Wednesday. Take your next best step.